What's up? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Think You Know Ball. I'm John, joined by Steve Brown and Stevie G. And we've got a loaded episode today, everybody. Before we get into it, make sure you follow us on all platforms and hit that button to like it and tap in with the chat. And don't forget, check out the rest of the network. So Muscle Geeks Podcast is every Monday at 8 p.m. And then we got the 8-Bit Beefers for all the retro gaming chaos. So let's get into it. How was your guys' fucking weeks this week?
Good.
Guys have a good fucking week?
Nothing to report. Steve sucks at video games as usual.
Yeah, all right, dude. I was absolute mopping.
Yeah, that's
You got to
cool.
get back.
Are you gonna?
You guys don't invite me.
Dude,
There's this thing called a cell phone. You text a bunch of digits on there, and then it comes to me.
No, see,
We texted you.
you
last
actually
night.
came up last night.
I texted myself after 2 days of being like,
told
hey,
you-
I can play.
We told you, yo, we're getting back into Arc, or yo, we're on Arc right now. And I remember a month ago when you said or gave it a shot, you're like, yo, I think I'm just gonna run solo to get used to it, and then I'll get back.
Yeah,
Like,
We haven't
knew that
ran it
was a
once.
No, you know why? Because I like killing zombies.
lie.
I like
do.
killing
Dude,
zombies.
that game is
Dude, listen,
really bad.
I hate
That game is so good. You're just so bad. You want to play Arc Raiders? We're like, oh no,
I got
the
the most
flying
kills.
robots are gonna get me.
I got the most kills.
I agree with
No,
you,
you
John.
didn't.
I hate Arc Raider.
That game
I
sucks.
hate it, and Steve knows I hate it. But something about it, where like I'm hitting him up, like, yo, we getting on tonight? We gooping? Like, what are we doing?
No,
It's
dude.
addicting, dude.
It is.
It's the best game out right now.
I wouldn't
I mean,
go that far and say it's
They
the
got
best
to
game.
add some more stuff because it's getting kind of stale, but it is the best game out right now.
You got to get into
Raiders.
it, dude.
It's not good.
Yeah, you played it once for like an hour.
That's all I needed to know.
No.
I didn't even need an hour. I needed the first 20
Half the
seconds.
reason why I play and I don't care about getting better is just to like talk shit to him and whatever random friend we
Yeah,
have
it's
with
so annoying.
All right, well, so then do that with zombies. I feel really good when we play zombies.
zombies. I forgot
Got
how
played
bad
out
the
so
controls
fast.
were.
The controls are immaculate.
You can't jump. You can't juke.
You don't need to jump when you got like an M8, like a M60 on your
When
hand.
you're
just blowing things away.
surrounded by zombies.
You don't
the-
need
a
to be.
jump
if,
would
if
be
you're playing
awesome.
the game right.
A dive would be awesome.
You're surrounded by zombies. Are you jumping up in the air to avoid them? They're not gonna catch you.
I'm probably not jumping, but if you don't think I'm dodging them, absolutely.
There is a dodge button.
There isn't a dodge.
Yeah,
button.
it's called super fast speed.
Oh, gee.
You hit the button at
Super
the top and
fast.
run faster.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into this. No, if I'm gonna talk to the prompter, if you would be so kind, my friend. So, guys, the Masters wrapped up last weekend, and Rory McIlroy went back-to-back, taking home another green jacket, with Scotty Scheffler finishing just short in second. Stevie G, what were your thoughts on the tournament? And are we starting to talk about Rory as the GOAT?
I mean, he's in the conversation now, but Tiger Woods is still the GOAT. If he goes 3 in a row, then you can say maybe he is the GOAT. But, dude, I had $250 on Scotty Scheffler after Saturday, and he was like outside the top 10. And then he pushed all the way up to second, and he came a half an inch.
Huh.
I think it was on the 17th hole from tying Rory.
Yeah.
Or not tying him, but he would have tied him at the end.
Yeah.
And it would have been a playoff, dude. I was so hyped.
Watching him and his reaction to like Scheffler climbing that board pisses me off.
Dude, it's
like-
so fun watching. I
Is
can't
it-
Because
believe
it's
he's
not
into it.
golf. Like I want golf to be like that, but like the one thing that really turns me off is how it's like, all right, guys. Like even the commentators, like, bro, you're not next to the people. Talk normal. Even the commentators are talking like, oh, Rory sizing
That
up
just
this
has
shot.
That
how it
paints the
is, dude.
picture.
Yeah.
Dude, but it's just like, how can you play a sport where like you promote nothing but booze, and you're expecting a bunch of drunks or people boozing to like be quiet, and it's just like, dude, like, I just struggle with that. Like if I'm going, and I've been
'Cause
to
you're
a
a
golf
caveman.
event,
You're a
I've
cave-
been to
you're
a
a
golf
caveman.
event, and it's actually the vibe is actually pretty good. But what would make it better is if you could cheer, and like the only time you can cheer is after they swing, and it's just like, I don't know if I should cheer, if I should be like, ooh, not, like you don't know until the ball
Yeah.
lands.
Would
Like,
you,
I
you ever
feel-
play golf?
Yeah.
Did you ever play
Trash.
golf?
No, I'd love to learn, though.
I always wanted. Can I say something? I don't know anything about the Masters. I don't really care. But I wanted to always learn how to play golf.
We should try it, dude. It looks like so much fun.
You do not have the patience.
No.
or the
might be something.
or the frame, because like
No, you're right.
putting on the weight, like if you think swinging a bat, like with your frame, it's tough,
incredibly restricted.
dude. Swinging and you're obviously double my size.
Triple. Thanks, dude. Yeah.
I mean pure fat and
Absolute
goo,
mastodon.
but
I'm an absolute
yeah, dude, it's
fucking unit.
you don't have the patience, dude.
No.
We should
But
get out
if it
there
was
regardless.
competitive, if I was playing with you guys, like when you guys promised that we would play video games together and then we didn't do it, I would play golf and I would hold up my end of the bargain and I would learn how to play golf with you guys.
Golf's but like what makes it fun too, like when you go out there, like you don't even have to be good. It's also just like the group of guys you go with too. Like I suck and I hate golf, but like I go for like entertainment.
Dude,
Drifts, stogies.
Golf
with
is
the boys.
becoming one of the best sports to bet on for me. It is so hype. When I was watching
It's
him climb
not so hype, dude.
Dude, it was so hype.
He was
Watching Scotty
screaming.
climb the ranks, dude.
He was screaming like he was watching the fucking birds play, dude.
Dude,
I couldn't
screaming.
believe
it. was hype.
I
dude.
couldn't
Put some
believe it.
What
money.
gets you more hype, watching that with money riding or the boogie boarding season?
Ooh, the boogie boarding season.
The boogie
No,
boarding
nothing about
season?
the boogie boarding season.
With like
But-
a marble, like a what do you do? A Pall Mall? You do a marble
No,
red?
it's a Marlboro menthol
He
black.
booked it.
100,
Got that
booked it
just
this
sitting at
summer.
the
and it
side of your
sits out
lip.
like this fucking long, like Cruella DeVille.
He booked his boogie board this summer, July 4th weekend. He'll be down there, boogieing and all.
We should.
Yeah,
we
you should stop by.
I don't want to see.
We'll
you.
definitely get some.
Dude, you
video
got to put
footage
some
for the
money on
pod.
some golf
Oh, here we go.
and then watch it, dude. It's
Dude, no
fucking
way.
awesome.
All right.
Dude was
trying to tell you.
screaming like he was watching a real sport.
Can you do?
It was like the Super
Can you
Bowl.
do a reenactment?
No, but he can. Show him, dude. Show him what you were doing.
Dude, I was on the edge of my seat, and then finally, like when he went like a half inch away, dude, it was so depressing.
I was outside on the grill and I could
like,
hear
oh
him.
my god!
I could hear him in the living room. Door shut. I could hear him screaming.
Dude, that wasn't even
Let's
loud either.
go.
That's at their house.
Yeah.
I was really screaming at my house before I came.
This guy, dude.
Well,
It's hype when you put money on it. It really is.
let's talk about something else that makes you scream, Stevie G.
All right.
The Philadelphia Flyers are back in the playoffs for the first time since the 2019-2020 season. Stevie G, should Philly fans be excited, or are we setting ourselves up for another early exit and heartbreak?
So I think we'll beat the Penguins because they're getting old and
You
we're
think?
really young.
You
Yeah,
think?
yeah, I'm gonna put money on that. But
You think it goes to? Is the first round 7-game series?
they're all 7 games.
Wait,
But yeah, I think the Flyers will beat the Penguins, so they'll probably get knocked out round 2. But I mean, the future is bright. We got this kid Michkov coming up.
Spell
Looking
that.
really good. Can't do it.
Try it.
And then this other kid, Mortone. I was there for the last game of the season. When was it? Tuesday. When they played the Canadians. Dude, these kids are really good. The future.
I mean,
is
Danny
bright.
Briere's been doing a good job since he took over.
I didn't think he was at first, dude. He got rid of Joel Embiid, one of my favorite players. That's what really turned me off. Then I stopped paying attention.
My mom was strangely attracted to Danny Briere.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's weird.
I know a few
Thought he
girls
was,
that were attracted.
You know, he had a thing.
But the future's
Why
bright
are the
for
first two
Flyers.
topics we're talking about on this podcast golf and hockey? Who gives a shit about hockey?
Just want to knock it out.
Just
No one gives a shit about
everybody
hockey.
gives a shit but you,
Let me tell you
John.
something about hockey.
Everybody gives
There's
a shit but
5
you.
guys that like hockey that watch it. That's
no,
it.
there's not.
And it goes down from year to year. Everyone that sits in that stadium are the only people that watch that sport.
Stadium's
Hockey
packed, though.
is the
Dude,
soccer
the
in Philly, the
future's bright.
union.
They're
the
going to be in
union.
the headlines coming the next few years, so get used to it. Better start watching.
No, dude, you're still cupping the balls and stroking the
Football.
shaft of Jalen Hurts for the next
I'm
decade.
talking about the Flyers.
Yeah, you said top billing, headlining. Jalen's the headliner.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, so
Oh,
I don't,
the head-
dude. No, are you taking down one of your posters of Jalen Hurts in your bedroom and putting up a Flyers?
I already
poster?
have one.
You got a Flyers poster?
Yeah.
When
Right
it's
next
late
to
at night,
Jalen.
What are you looking?
Right next to Jalen.
Yeah.
Good night, Jalen.
Steve, what do you think about the hockey, or do you even give a shit?
He doesn't know anything about hockey.
I
the
mean,
future's bright. You guys better start paying
I
attention.
pay attention when it's like when they're relevant. Like I'm not
Yeah.
a hockey isn't my number one, but like dude, they just haven't been relevant. It's the same shit. I feel like they probably break your hearts more than any other sports team in Philly.
This used to be like there was
Yeah.
times in Philly where each sport had their time. In
Those
the
late
sun.
'90s.
I mean, it's
early
always in Eaglestown,
2000s?
but like,
It was
dude,
the early 2000s.
with
He's
Lindahl,
rooting
Flyers,
Richard.
the Flyers
Flair.
beat like the
No.
Russians one time, like in the 70s
That's not what I'm
or
talking
something.
about.
Like
That's the 90s.
the Russians,
Who beat them?
the Flyers.
Don't think the Flyers played Russians.
Yeah. Can we give that a goog?
I mean, maybe Russian players.
Are you
on
talking
other
about the
teams.
movie Miracle?
Yeah.
And
No.
thinking the Flyers were in it?
No.
No,
I'm
that's
telling you,
the Flyers.
we beat them up so bad they left.
college boys.
They
What
left
team
the
is it?
stadium.
What is this guy
What team
doing?
is Ovechkin on?
Did the Flyers
No.
beat Russia?
Yeah, they did.
Did you guys see that movie, Philly Miracle?
Dude, see, yes, I
did.
told you.
It's real.
I know
Oh,
puck.
shit. I know puck.
It's because you're
I'm a
old.
fucking Flyers connoisseur, brother.
76.
They were beating them so bad. They were so hard with like physicality. The Russian team quit. They like left. They couldn't play.
John's a Russian.
I am here
That
to
when the
break
varsity
you.
Bullies were named back in the 70s or were they 80s?
Oh, I don't know.
It was the USSR. So right after Rocky beat them, the Russians came over here to play in Philadelphia because Philadelphia beat them in Russia. And we absolutely smoked them here too. So Russia don't want any of Philly, either in there or right here.
Now, I got a question. 'cause
We went to the moon before them too, right?
No, that's
Here we go.
that's circumstance. I don't
Psych.
even think.
So, Steve actually went to the last game of the season with the Flyers. I'm interested to know, with John's take a few weeks ago about his experience at Citizens Bank with all the fat people when he couldn't move, did you experience any of that?
None of it.
No?
No.
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 not.
John is a lunatic.
Yeah.
And he's way too observant.
Observant?
You used the word. I forget. the word.
Observant.
Observant of people.
God, I can't even fucking...
I can't fucking
Some
pay
people,
attention to other people.
Some people call it being observant. Some people call it paranoid. I don't know what it is, but it's something, and it helps me with business. I pay attention to a lot of things that's going on.
I mean, I
Now,
imagine
did
it
you
would,
take
but
escalators up or to your seats, or did you walk
there is no
upstairs?
stairs. Okay, so you have to take the escalator.
That's not true. Wells Fargo or Xfinity, they got stairs right next to the escalators.
Well, not the
Bro.
flight I went up.
I'm so against going against
You
the
can't tell
stairs.
if a lot of people are fat at a Flyers game because everyone's covered up. Because it's
That's
cold out.
That's fair.
You can't tell if it's fat. You go to that Citizens Bank Park, people shouldn't be wearing tank tops. First of all, shave your back, shave your ass, shave your chest, take a shower. Don't go to this thing stinking. Don't go to this thing sweating all over me.
You saw some hairy backs?
You see a hairy back,
Dude,
shave that shit.
see
You
hairy
shouldn't
backs
see
all
the
the time.
back of your head, like the hair, coming out past your t-shirt. That's a hygiene thing. Take care of that.
Dude, when I see people like even because I live in King of Prussia, like right by the mall.
Yeah.
If I go to the mall during the summertime and I see like older, and it's always older men, probably
Yeah.
like a little out of shape,
Yeah.
and they're wearing.
Did you
tank-
say shave your ass?
Shave your ass.
Before going to a hockey game, you have to shave your ass?
You're sitting.
It's common courtesy, Terry.
You're sitting in the seat. You're gonna have swamp ass. It's gonna prevent the swamp ass.
Shave your ass.
You have to shave your ass before going to Wells Fargo?
Shave your ass in all phases of life. Just
Ass
shave your
shaving.
ass.
But nothing gets me more hot, like when I'm at the
Guy's
mall
a lunatic, Terry.
and I see older dudes rocking tank tops, rocking a full grizzly bear suit under it. I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
what are we doing?
Some of those people, I'm like, dude, why do you even wear a t-shirt? You could walk around here without a shirt on. No one would know the difference.
Unreal.
Your shirt looks like your body.
But
your body looks
anyway,
like your shirt.
what I wanted to say was, I thought of you the other day about
Flattered.
because a couple weeks ago when you said you take stairs everywhere,
Yeah.
I went to Target and I took the elevator so low just because I skipped over the stairs, skipped over the escalator, and I just jumped in that elevator. Wanted to.
Yeah, that's why you breathe the way you do when you walk 3 steps.
It's convenience.
You're gonna need like an oxygen tank in the next 6 months.
No.
walking
So I'll
around.
tell this story.
You need a nasal cannula.
So I call Steve. I talk to him fucking every day. So I call him. He's like, yo. He was always at the gym. So I'm like, yo, what are you at the gym? You just got done doing whatever? Nah, man. I'm in fucking Target. I got all my snacks. Can't fucking breathe.
I was at
I was
the
like,
grocery
oh
store.
my God.
I was at the
Yeah.
grocery store.
I was dying.
you can't. Or do you grocery shop at Target?
No. I'll grab like him
Cannot
snacks.
grocery shop at Target.
No. I went to
Target's
Giant.
not for that.
I know.
I said, how
Grab
are
a
you
snack there if
sweating
I'm grabbing
pushing a
some-
cart, bro?
Yeah.
I got it loaded up. You don't get it.
Yeah,
Dude, most in shape, out of shape dude.
that's cardio.
He's not in.
dude.
I've worked out with this guy. The
Oh,
only
here
time
we
he's
go.
breathing heavy is when he's yelling at me. That's the only time this dude's breathing heavy.
You bench more than me.
Mix up reps. Let's go back to this. So forgot there's a camera here, everyone. So moving on to the hardwood. The Philadelphia 76ers have officially clinched a playoff spot and are set to face the Boston Celtics in round 1 starting Sunday. Steve, do you think the Sixers have a real shot to get out of the first round?
No, not against the Celtics.
Yeah.
No way. Especially with, I think Joel Embiid's going to miss at least a week. I think his abdomen or something like that.
Yeah.
But even with Embiid, I just don't trust him.
Stevie G?
No, they're getting bounced in the first round.
Yeah, we pulled the short straw playing Boston, so they're going to be out in the first round this year. But they've been out first, second round for the last, 5 years, 4 years? So it's nothing new. They've been breaking everybody's hearts for quite a long
We have
time.
good young talent. Like, I'm excited for the Sixers' future. I just think, again, it's the same thing every year. Like, we're just
Well, we got
missing
PJ
pieces.
Edgecombe, which
Yeah, I mean, that was a
he's
great
good.
pick.
Dude, I say this all the time. Like, the process was over when Jimmy Butler was traded or he was released, whatever it was. Jimmy Butler with Joel, they would have won a championship. It was that fucking.
But even Jimmy Butler without Joel due to injury gives you a way better chance. Like, you're not like, we're fucked. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, you think it's going to get
Definitely
through
one
because he's
Embiid.
a competent player.
yeah.
And the talent that was around that team at that time, if Joel wasn't in there, you still were like, we got a shot.
Yeah, I mean, that definitely fucked us.
Dude, they
when
made
we
so many
gave-
bad decisions. They signed Ben Simmons, right, over keeping Jimmy Butler.
No,
And then
No,
he
it was
out.
it was
the other
Tobias
dude.
Harris.
Yeah.
At that
Tobias?
time,
They
Ben
gave
Simmons
him a
was
max
still good.
contract.
Like, Ben Simmons was still relevant and was like, all right.
Dude, he couldn't shoot.
Yeah, but like,
No, dude, he had a good season. Like, he was highly thought of. I would want to say I'm bad with.
he was the
timelines. I
next
wanna say the
coming,
first
man.
year.
Like, when we took him, there was like talks about him being like the next LeBron and like
Big
he was
Magic Johnson
literally-
references.
Yeah,
too.
like
Then he stopped shooting.
Yeah, then he just stopped. I don't know what happened. His confidence.
I'll tell you what happened.
Oh, here we go.
What happened, John?
Yeah,
He
John.
got deep inside a Kardashian. You get inside a Kardashian,
Did he
your
date
career in professional sports
Sucks the
is
soul out of you.
over.
Did he date a Kardashian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over.
I know Devin Booker did.
Over.
They both did. I
Regardless,
forget which one, but
maybe one of
lost
the
it.
younger ones, like the Jenner. See, there's no problem dating a Jenner. It's the Kardashian. So if he
It's
dated
all
a
of them,
Jenner,
dude.
I guess.
They got half the DNA of each other.
Yeah,
And they got all the DNA of all the of the entire NBA.
yeah. Dude, but
Oh.
yeah, I mean, it's a shame, man, because we've had some good teams. Like the Sixers have had some good teams, and it's a shame that Joel's career. I don't want to say a waste, but
Well, let's talk about
Well,
that.
it
Do you
was.
think Joel is a bust as an NBA player?
no, he can't be a bust.
I don't. Yeah, like he won MVP. I know he's like a crazy stat is like I think he's like he played just as many games as he sat out, or not sat out, but has been injured. So like that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say he's a bust. It's just a shame. Like I would say it was just disappointing. But I mean, you can't help injury. Like he's had some pretty legit injuries. I mean,
The
dating back to
organization
college,
screwed
like
him
even
over.
when we drafted him, there was a question mark about him. What he sat out the first 2 years because he was seriously fucked up. But then he came back, and I mean, he's so like, dude, when he's healthy, he's different, man. Like he's just
Yeah.
one of the, if not the most dominant player in the league.
Yeah, we had a good thing there, and it's over.
But yeah, no, to your point though, going like looking back to those max contracts, what 6, 7 years ago now, 8 years ago? Yeah, we definitely should have given Jimmy Butler.
Just remember the years with
Dude, they
like
blew it
Thaddeus
over and over
Young and
again.
Andre Iguodala, and like those were horrible
Horrible.
years.
Samuel Dallenberg.
Yeah, dude.
But like, dude, but this is like the Sixers MO, or like even Philly sports MO. They sign. They're too late to the party. They bring in these vets, these big name vets that are on the end of their career, right? Like it started back with like Chris Webber, right? That was a big name signing, but he wasn't even a fraction of himself. Elton Brand.
Right now,
Right.
we have Paul George.
Same thing with Paul George.
That's a basketball thing. They're just filling up roster slots.
James Harden.
Still, but then you're paying them all this money, so now your hands are tied.
You have to spend a certain.
But it's like, yo, do the trade when they're in their prime, or sign them, or go after the talent when they're actually like even James Harden. Like even though James Harden, when we did get him, he was still producing. He was still. I mean,
He wasn't the James Harden from the Rockets.
He wasn't, but he was a better signing than Paul George. He gave us more than Paul George.
He was a better signing than Paul George, but he wasn't a good fit. Like, I don't think people knew their roles the right way.
Dude, he gained like
James
50
Harden
pounds
needs
when
to be like the focal point of an offense, and he wasn't.
Yeah, but when James Harden was in his prime, it's similar to AI, where like you can't win a championship like that playing selfish ball. Like
he was
you had,
nasty with the
yeah.
Rockets, so.
So like you can't
Interesting.
like.
So AI was a bust?
Don't bring up
That
AI.
doesn't make him a bust.
Makes him a bust. You're not winning.
We know how you feel about AI, and it's crazy.
I have nothing but respect for Allen Iverson.
I would say
I'm a
Ben
real-
Simmons is more of a bust than
Yeah,
anyone.
Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons is a bust.
But even then, though, too, like, is he really a bust? Because he did do
no, that's
crazy
he's
shit.
a bust. For what the expectations were, if you fail miserably to hit where your expectations are expected,
Yeah, but
That-
were
that's
our
dumb to say.
expectations realistic too?
yeah.
Yeah,
Well, okay,
absolutely.
yeah, maybe in that situation.
Dude, Ben Simmons' issues are not in his body; they're in his head and in
Yeah.
his penis.
I don't.
He
know.
had sex with a Kardashian and he got all fucked up, dude. Don't fuck a Kardashian.
Speaking of, dude, did you watch? Probably didn't. Untold, that Lamar Jackson.
No, because I don't want to
Lamar
hear
Odom.
about a man getting
Dude.
destroyed like that.
I mean, he was destroyed prior, but
I'm sure it hit you guys.
crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
The Lamar Odom thing,
Oh,
the Untold on Netflix, that was
no,
good.
I didn't watch it.
Forget, dude. He could hoop. He was nice, dude. Especially when he was on the like when he got back to when he got to the Lakers, and was like, dude, when he was sober and like head in the game, like he was nice.
But anyway, yeah, the Sixers are out.
I mean,
First
I think
round.
be lucky if we win 2 games.
Yeah,
I mean,
don't
these
get your
guys could
hopes up.
possibly sweep us.
Jaylen Brown's going to tear us up.
All right. Can we scroll down a little bit, please, Noah? All right, so I'm going to get the name wrong. I don't care. Dianna Russini?
Sure.
Dianna
Russini from The Athletic has been all over headlines after alleged leaked photos involving Mike Vrabel surfaced online, and she's since stepped away from her position. She was also heavily tied to those Philadelphia Eagles rumors involving A.J. Brown and the New England Patriots. Stevie G. Actually, Steve Brown. We haven't cut to Steve Brown a lot. A lot of Stevie G tonight. What's your take on this madness?
It's your boy, Mike Vrabel.
Yeah, dude, I'm a big.
You love him.
Yeah, dude, I'm a big Vrabes guy. Obviously, AJ's my boy, my cousin AJ. I mean, it just goes to show, like, it's all bullshit.
Cousin.
I like AJ because his last name's the same as mine.
I mean, he's my cousin. Dude, shout out the boy AJ. I'll see you at the barbecue. Let's go.
Yeah, keep talking.
No, I mean, it's just, I just can't believe, like, I mean, I didn't believe the rumors. I mean, first off, the NFL's a business, so, like, I think everyone's got a price. Even our boy Jalen, everyone's got a price. Now, that price could be astronomical, but everyone's got a price. I don't think the whole rumors with AJ being unhappy and all that bullshit, or he wants out of Philly, I mean, I said from the gate, I thought that was all bullshit. I truly believe he wants to be an Eagle. He says he wants to be an Eagle. He says he loves the city. I believe it. I just think it was a tough season last year, and, he wears his emotions on his sleeve. So, like, on the sidelines when, he doesn't, when he's visibly upset, people mistake that for, like, he wants out. He's beefing with the coaches. I think people forget, like, if you play anything, or if you're competitive anything, I don't care if it's video games, sports, or anything. I mean, you should hear the way me and you talk, or the way I talk to you when we play video games, right?
Yeah, you're about to get it right now. Because AJ's gone, buddy.
Yeah.
But, like, for a reporter to do that shit just to, I don't know, to boost her numbers or, like, whatever, like, I mean, that's kind of shitty. But then those photos, like, that's what you have to do to, like keep your job or to be good at your job.
No, dude, that's not what
That's
happened.
not what happened.
She was just fucking canoodling Vrabel because she was into the guy. Now, listen, this hurts her way more than it hurts him. And it's not a man-woman thing. it's a coach and reporter thing. So when you're a reporter, you're speaking to the masses. And for the most part, you want people to believe the things you're saying because there's a certain amount or a certain level of integrity that you want to believe in your reporting, your news reporting. She, after doing this, and now like no one's going to believe her in any of the reports that she's doing because people are going to think you have an ulterior motive. You're fucking the coach of the team, and now you're leaking. All right, look, there's nothing that said that, but they're holding hands and hugging and shit.
Yeah, I mean,
at a
pictures are
resort.
pretty like.
Dude, Mike Vrabel went from Tennessee, he won like 4 games, and then he went to the Patriots and was in the Super Bowl. Let him get it, dude.
No.
He's doing his thing.
No, he's a scumbag. He's been married for 20 plus years. He's got
married,
kids. Like, you don't do that shit. And neither one are right in this. But, like, I think that ultimately she loses out more because of her
She already
job.
did. Yeah.
Because of, again, it's an integrity thing. No one's going to believe what she's saying because they're going to think, like, oh, well, you were with Vrabel, so you're leaking shit to, like, drop A.J. Brown's like
Price
what
tag.
his worth
Yeah.
so that you can get him for less. You're going to
Buddy
get other
boy.
teams to possibly like back off of going after him because they think this shit's already locked up. Now, other reporters have already said this shit's a deal with AJ going to New England once June comes. But that's irrelevant to that one specific reporter. You know, and she was talking shit on her husband.
Yeah, like that's what's wild.
She was saying shit
but
like,
she's been doing that for a while apparently.
so
Like, some of
I
those
read a
videos
little
were
bit
old.
today on it.
Yeah.
I read a little bit today. And listen, don't post shit. Listen, keep your personal life fuck off
Seriously.
social media. Don't
Yeah.
be posting about like she put three years together, 2 kids, 1 new job, no regrets. Seems like you had a regret.
Yeah.
Seems like there was a pretty big fucking regret there.
Calling them like average and shit on live on TV.
Yeah,
and
my
it's
dude's
just, like,
successful. Now, like,
yeah.
we don't know the intermingling of their marriage, but when you take a job in the public eye, you're going to get scrutinized to some degree by people. It's us.
Yeah, every
Yeah.
time, no matter
I got
what.
scrutinized for TikTok on Instagram today. I
Oh,
don't
yeah, you
give
got
a
lit
fuck.
up.
Yeah, dude, I was right. I smoked all of them too.
That's what happens when there's no context to what you're talking about, though.
Well, that's why there's so much engagement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cut that way.
Because
No.
you had a point. I mean, it was the wrong point, but
That was the right point. Even some guy was like, "Why are you bald?" And I was like, "Well, what happened was, genetically, the hair fell out of my head, and it's not there anymore, so I'm bald."
Yeah.
You know?
But anyway, do you really think AJ's coming back with the stacked wide receiver room we have right now?
Dude, stacked. I just can't believe you say the word stacked. Like we got a bunch of fucking
We
bunch
have
of
4
nobodies, a
wide
bunch of
receiver
failures.
twos.
Are they? Because like, dude, Hollywood
Latavius
Brown
Wicks-
has bounced around since he was signed, right? Or
He was a
since
wide
entered the
receiver
league.
1 in Baltimore.
But he didn't do anything.
I mean, he had Lamar Jackson throwing him the ball.
I'm
and
just
he was
saying
wide
though, we
receiver
got
1.
these former first round, and they're 1-year deals. That says it all. So like, clearly our organization, like they're on prove it deals. And like, if you think for a second, all 3 of them add up to him, you're out of your mind.
No, I'm not
Who's
saying
Elijah
that they do.
Moore? The question mark is still who's Hollywood Brown, dude. And
He's
then-
going
and
to
then
get
who
a
else did we
spot,
get?
roster
Wicks?
spot.
Who the fuck is Wicks?
He is not a slouch. Dude.
Stop. He wasn't even the
Latavius
number,
Wicks?
dude. He wasn't even the number 1 in Green Bay, and they have. Come on, dude.
I mean, there's a
Christian
reason why
Watson?
they're getting a
Is
that
ton
him?
of wide receivers right now. There's a reason for that.
Latavius Wicks is no slouch.
I know that you don't want AJ to go,
Here's the thing with
but there's a lot of things
You're
that
right.
lead you to believe that he is.
because I think it's
So I
the
was
new
right the whole time.
offense of
Well,
scheme
you're
that's
right if
coming.
it
I think there's a method to the madness, right? If you think that all 3 of them are going to be on the opening day roster, you're out of your mind. 2 will be cut.
Yeah, AJ will be traded and Elijah Moore will be cut.
And those 1 year, 12 mils, like it's not going to be anywhere close to that.
No, it won't.
So it's like, dude, and like, so if you're getting rid of AJ, that means all 3 of those dudes are probably going to be on the team, or 1 is gone. There's just no way.
What do you think's more likely to happen? AJ Brown getting traded, or that reporter starting to become an influencer and she's selling stuff on her Amazon lookbook wish list?
That's a
Her.
wild question.
She's not getting a job anywhere else. She's kind of pretty. Might as well be an influencer.
Who knows?
Who knows? But dude, no way. Like, if we get rid of AJ just for picks, the worst thing. Now, if we get rid of AJ for like a legit player, whether it's another receiver or offensive weapon, or we address a defensive need, that's a little bit different. But if you're just getting rid of AJ, like our offense is taking a serious hit. And I don't think.
Dude, justify picking up all these guys.
I just did. They're looking for a slot guy to see who fits. 2 of them were gone. So it's really 1 out of those 3, and it's probably going to be Wicks. Wicks or Hollywood Brown.
Yeah, they're the best.
And it'd probably be Wicks just because he's bigger and can stretch the field.
He's younger too.
Slot, but it's
he's really young.
It's a 3. It's to fill our slot receiver. It's not to be a number 2. These guys are borderline 2s right now. Borderline.
Right.
We'll see, man. I think he's gone June 1st when the salary cap.
I don't
think
want him to go, but
Howie
I think
will
he's
do
going.
some Howie shit, renegotiate the contract, kick money out in the back end, or do some type of cash bonus
He
or
reduces
something.
probably the contract, but then gives them more in a salary bonus.
Yeah, whatever it may be, dude. I'm sure they have it figured out. There's just no way, unless, again, the only way he gets traded is if we get a legit player and maybe a first or second pick.
That's what you think, but that's not what Howie might think.
Correct.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know what Howie's thinking, but like if
See in the
again,
draft.
if you're just moving AJ just for picks, that's such a bad move. Just because of this draft and where we're at. Like let's just play it out, right? Say they move him June 1st and we get a top 10 pick. I mean, unless
Didn't we trade for
That's going to
AJ
be for
Brown?
next year.
Yeah, that was a draft day
So-
trade.
And that was picks that we used to get him. Picks are currency.
But we had
in the
better
NFL.
yeah, but we had better picks then.
Dude, Howie can take 2 picks, move them up, get 1 better pick. It's a lot of things
So
that you can do.
all right, so let's just play that out then. He moves AJ for picks, right? And we happen to get in the top 10, top
2027.
15.
It would be from next year.
I get like I'm pretty tuned in with like college ball and like receive like in at least skilled positions. Like there's no one that's
got-
coming out that's
well-
jumping off the charts that like
Yeah, but Jalen's the best quarterback in Eagles history. So, like, Donovan had Thrash and Pinkston. Surely Jalen would be all right with the small baby boy and then the 2 tight ends. They draft that young tight end.
They won't
draft
draft
him
him
in
either,
there.
man,
We
dude.
can't get up to
You
him.
got Saquon.
deep,
Like, Jalen
dude.
can do it. Jalen is the
Listen.
fucking GOAT. He's the
No one
fucking
said that.
best
No
That's
one
at
correct.
said
everything.
that.
Now you're starting to get it,
That
Don.
dude-
There you
That
go.
dude wakes up in the mornings pissing excellence.
He
Michael
does.
M, what's up? Appreciate your support in the chat. Without
I think
AJ
that's
offensive,
my boy Mike.
No, now don't get me wrong. I want AJ on the team. I just think the
So
writing's
what, you're
been
believing
written
the
on the
bullshit
wall,
rumors?
and to not get your hopes up about AJ being on the team
You're bugging.
come starting day.
You're bugging.
That's all.
All
I
right,
mean,
guys.
yes, I do agree that the offense takes a step back without AJ. Obviously, he's a top 10 wide receiver in the league.
But there's nothing
So-
wrong with like, dude, you want to surround your quarterback or your offense with
Our
weapons.
offense is still good without AJ, though.
You're right. It's a good offense, but it's not a great.
Sometimes
he
you
puts
got to
over
take
the
1
top.
step back to take 2 steps forward, man. You don't
But
even
if
know
we're
if
all
it's
in. But
if
here's
it's
the
this
thing:
year
if our
that they
window,
are getting picks for next year, that might be a better value. It's not like one move. It's like I'm going to do this move to do this move to make these moves to get this move.
but we're
Howie
so
does that
relevant.
shit,
The
man.
window
He's
isn't
playing
Howie's
chess,
shutting.
always
and
cooking
everyone
up
else
some
in the
shit
league
like
is
that.
playing.
The window
checkers.
isn't shutting. Why not? We're all in. Everyone's under contract. Everyone's happy with their contract. Let it ride, man. Just let it ride. AJ doesn't want out. He's not causing problems.
You
So I
just
don't get
wanna
it, dude.
buy that New Jersey.
I just
I
don't
don't
get
know.
it.
I think he's going.
You guys just
Too many
believe
wide
the
receivers on the
bullshit.
roster
you
right
guys
now.
believe all the bullshit.
Too many.
Whether it's fucking.
You just don't want to believe it.
no. Why would I
Steve,
want to believe
you can't
that?
say that like when there's multiple reports from multiple sources from multiple outlets saying the same thing, and then you see the wide receiver room, they're just acquiring talent in one specific position's like room. That there's a rumor about a guy that's the best one in
What's
that
wrong
room
with acquiring
not being
depth?
around.
What's wrong with acquiring depth? That's all they're doing. You
Steve-
guys are looking way too into these 1-year bogus deals. with
You're in
these
denial.
bullshit I'm not.
You're in denial.
I'm not. I'm being realistic about it. I'm being.
No, you're
I'm
not.
being
Stevie
realistic
G.
about it,
Stevie the G, talk to your friend.
dude.
Yeah,
I'm
they-
being realistic about it. Now, if they brought in like a young stud,
The Tavion
Who's
Wicks is a young
legit-
stud.
he's not because he
my
wasn't
God.
even a starter, or he wasn't even a starter, or barely saw the field on Green Bay. You couldn't. You're telling me you couldn't get reps over Christian Watson or who Romeo Doubs? And what, you think he's going to come here and be a fucking 2 or replace AJ, who's a what? A top 5 receiver?
No, I didn't say he would replace AJ.
That's pretty much what you're saying.
No.
You ever go-
Javonte's
you ever-
going
you ever
to
get
slide
something-
into that
you ever
role.
get something passed down to you? You got furniture in your house from like you or your wife's
I
family?
don't take hand-me-downs. I don't do leftovers.
Never did that?
No, I don't do that shit.
He's full of shit.
I'm not full of shit. He
He
knows.
doesn't. He doesn't. He's full of shit.
He sees the crib. Everything's new. We get no hand-me-downs.
I know there were some hand-me-downs when we moved here.
Fuck out of
He's
here.
a psycho, too. You guys are both psychos. You know that? It's kind of weird. But whatever.
Again, I'm okay with the trade, Mike. If
Mike,
it's
so
turning
Mike
it
said Howie
into
would turn those
another.
picks into a trade rather than drafting
Now, say
a
we
wide
traded him
receiver.
to the Patriots and Christian Gonzalez was involved. I'm all right with that, but there's no way the Patriots would offer that. And
How
if
we could get it done.
if we got it done, we probably have to overpay because there's just no way they're
Probably.
giving us a top corner.
Yeah.
They don't do that trade
Because
straight
you're
up?
no, just
Nah.
because you would want to add AJ and still keep that defense or like intact. Like if you're trying to make another run in the Super Bowl and everything like that, like you're kind of breaking even, or your team's not better acquiring AJ but losing Christian Gonzalez.
Yeah. He's younger.
Now, if
He's
there was a
still-
way that we could get that, then that would soften the blow.
Yeah.
But if you're just going to move him for picks, man, I don't see.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right. Well, I know this, guys. Let's talk about baseball. Philadelphia Phillies sit at 8-10 through 18 games, currently tied for third in the division. Stevie the G, we're going to you a lot tonight, brother.
Yeah.
Anything
how it
jumping
should
out
be.
to you this early in the season?
Yeah, Brandon Marsh is a fucking all-star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
You hated him.
I'm going to
Start-
keep talking shit because the more shit I talk on Marsh, the better he plays. So
Yeah.
fuck him, dude.
Let's not, dude, listen, I'm not, when you say I hated him, I'm saying a guy with his expected level of talent on a team, where his spot on a team, what his role is on a team, is not ever to be an elite hitter. He's not supposed to be the best the hitter on the team. And the reason that he's the best hitter on the team makes me nervous because it makes me nervous because it says to me the three guys that are tied up for almost $1 billion in salary are not performing. That's
No,
the
I agree
biggest
with that.
concern. And this offense is terribly streaky. And they're streaky all together, dude. It's like when a bunch of women are living under the same house and they all get the same menstrual cycle at the same time. That's what's happening to the Phillies. But yet this shit's slowing the fuck down, dude. There's like menopause. They're going through menopause right now. That shit
Going
is
through
not
menopause.
streaking like it used to, and it ain't streaking as it used to be, and you're not making any young kids. So we got to figure out how to get the fucking menopause off us, and we got to get back on a cycle.
I mean, Bryson Schwarber and Trey have been better. Their average has gotten up. It's just Marsh is playing out of his fucking mind at the plate.
That was mine. Please.
How do you
mean,
get
he
from
is.
streaky
When
to
is he?
menopause? It's crazy.
I mean, when was the last time? I don't think this is. I mean, he's probably playing the best ball of his career, at least offensively. He's never been like this.
No, and here's another thing. Boom. Garbage.
Yeah, what happened to him?
Yeah,
He's doing
let me tell you what
good.
happened to him. It
Spring
was
training.
early in the season, and he came out hot. He's going to get replaced, trade away. Just to Mike's point, Stott, see ya. Bring that dude up from the minors. The minors, you know, when teams start to do like, hey, here's our minor league report, and they're like telling you about all this young talent, you know what that means? It means your team sucks. And they're like, hey, wait, don't change the channel. We got these young guys on the up and coming. Now, I'm going to the game on Saturday, and I'm going to have a lot to report. I'm going to have a full report
I
next
can't
week
wait.
Do you know
about
who's
what
pitching?
my experience was
Not yet,
with
bro.
this Phillies
Probably
team.
not.
But I'll tell you one thing I got. Crawford, he's everything we thought and we wanted him to be. And Painter, he had a migraine, so he sat out, but then he came back in relief the last go-around. He's looking good.
You got
Our-
some good
our
young kids on that
pitching.
team.
Good.
Stott's been disappointing, man. I had high hopes.
You know
for him.
who's not in that pitching staff no more? Ranger.
Dude, all right, listen. We already talked about fucking Jalen. I'm tired. We need a break from Jalen and Ranger Suarez.
We
if
haven't
I
talked about
hear
Ranger.
Jalen or Ranger Suarez one more time on this goddamn show, I'm going to rip my eyeballs out with my fingers, and then I'm going to eat them, and then I'm going to shit them out, and then I'm going to pick them up, and I'm going to eat them again because I just don't want to hear about it.
We haven't talked about Ranger.
Jesus.
Just saying.
Ranger Suarez is awesome, dude.
Yeah, he's doing real good on out there in Boston right now. He's doing real well.
He's great.
We missed him, man. We miss him. Miss him
Yeah.
so much.
All right, cool.
When's Zach Wheeler supposed to come back?
Oh, he's being fast tracked. So
Yeah.
he's already throwing minor league games.
He is?
I think this is
Yeah.
his last week. I think he could be eligible next week, if
Yeah.
not maybe this weekend.
Nice.
And
We need him back.
we need another guy to throw a 1-run game, and then we still lose because we can't get one fucking run across the plate.
Yeah,
This
it's getting
team
ridiculous.
did not learn anything from last year. These guys are not going to change who they are. This is what the team is. It's on a decline. Let's buckle up, and everything, by the end of the year, probably next year, you guys can all say, John, you were right. The Schwarber deal wasn't a good deal. John, you were right. The team got old. John, and then I'll just be like, so benevolent. I'll just be like, guys, it's okay. Like, it's okay.
I can't.
I'm
dude,
always right anyway.
I just can't wait for him to.
I
eat-
agreed with
eat
you
it
on that part.
all.
I
Eat
agree
it
with
all.
you too.
I can't wait for you guys to eat that shit, dude. It's too early in the season. As
Yeah.
long as you can sit around 500 come All-Star break, like we do every fucking year.
Everyone,
What? What?
No. Everyone says that, dude. And
It's
that's
the
like a rule of thumb.
truth.
No.
We're
This
still going to
team-
win 90
there's-
plus games.
There are no flashes that make me think this team is going to win 9. You can watch a team and like just playing, the eyeball rule where you're just like, all right, look, they're just, if it was the 08 team or the 09
They
team,
started off the same. We have the same exact record.
No. But that's what I'm saying. And they had that record, I'd still say, no, they're going to be solid. They're going to pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
These guys have nothing that inspire me to think that.
The hitting's too
Heading is
inconsistent, man.
I mean, I agree, but this early in the season, I'm not going to write them off.
so bad. Call them the menopause monsters.
Yeah, I don't know how you
See
got the
what-
menopause, but I
Yeah.
kind of like it.
Because, thank you. I explained it.
I mean,
We're
we'll
in
see
the-
what happens towards the end of the season. I mean, right? 160 some games.
Guys,
We're 18 games in. I ain't
Let's-
sweating it.
let's get to the part of the show that I'm very excited about. I had a
Oh, he's
lightning
been
bolt hit me right in the
waiting.
top of my dome today. And then I was like, I got a great idea. And listen, it's WrestleMania this weekend. Ooh, yeah. And just so you guys, anyone that's watching, check this out. These two have no idea about wrestling, right? So we've got WrestleMania this weekend. Night 1 on Saturday, April 18th, and night 2 on Sunday, April 19th, and we're making picks across the entire card. But here's the twist. We don't watch wrestling like that. So this is purely off vibes, names, and chaos. Let's run through the matchups. So like what I'm going to do is like wrestling is unwatchable right now. It's really bad. Normally it gets good right at the Royal Rumble because the Royal Rumble is the unofficial start to the WrestleMania season, right?
You got to watch AEW.
AW sucks. I saw Darby Allin won the championship.
Yeah.
Darby Allin's a poor man's Mick Foley. The only reason Darby Allin has any relevance is because Sting was his guy. Sting is the greatest wrestler of all time, and I'll challenge anyone, any day, at that point. You have anything else to say, Noah?
No, I was just saying what you'd say.
Stone Cold, but whatever.
Stone Cold doesn't have enough longevity. What he did was insane. He saved the WWE, but he wasn't around long enough.
He's still my favorite.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the matchups, and then you guys, just off of what I say, come up with a winner and tell me why or like how they win. Okay?
This should be good.
All right. All right, so this is night 1 for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. It's a fatal 4-way match, right? So Nia Jax and Lash Legend, who are the champions, go against the Bella Twins versus Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair versus Lyra Valkyrie and Bailey. Now, Charlotte Flair is Ric Flair's daughter. But guys, who do you think's going to win this?
I like the first set of names. There was a legend in there. There you go, Lash Legend. It's a good name,
So what you're
and they're
saying
going to
that,
pull it out.
what are you saying the champions are going to come out because they're the tag team champions?
Are they the tag team champions?
Yeah, they're the current team.
They are the tag team champions.
Yeah, they'll win it. They're going to run it back.
The
Oh.
Bella Twins. They
They're-
They've been
have
looking
large.
great out there.
They're the-
together.
They're the heavy favorite just by poundage.
the Bella Twins haven't been around.
If you want to
Recently,
see
right?
Nia Jax and Lash Legend, pull them up.
Yeah, they're on the screen.
The Bella
they're
Twins
coming out
haven't been
hot.
relevant recently, right? Didn't they step away?
So they haven't wrestled in a long time.
They're gonna
Brie
win.
Bella was raising the family. Daniel
gonna
Bryan
win.
left for AEW.
They're gonna win.
Nikki Bella's pops in and out from time to time, but
Bell Twins are going to win. This is their
they're not going to
intro back.
But okay. They're not
Bell
going to win.
Twins.
They're just star power to promote WrestleMania.
Is this a 3-way?
Oh, it's a fatal four-way.
Oh,
Stevie G.
Okay.
Come on.
Don't know what to tell you.
All right, so you guys got those picks, right?
Yeah, Bell Twins.
I'm going to keep track. All right, so next one. The Women's Intercontinental Championship. AJ Lee, who was subsequently married to one CM Punk in real life, versus Becky Lynch, who was also married to a WWE superstar by the name of Seth Rollins. Your
Okay.
thoughts?
AJ Lee.
Becky Lynch.
So Becky Lynch is the redhead. She's an Irish woman, and AJ Lee is to the right with the brown hair.
Becky Lynch wins.
No. AJ Lee.
What
Current
makes you say
champion.
that?
She's got a cool little down the eyebrow face going there. She come out and tear some heads off.
There you go. What do you think?
I think Becky Lynch is going to win.
Becky Lynch is going to win?
Yeah.
Now, she has a cool maneuver. Her finisher, it's like an arm bar, and she calls it the disarm her.
No, it ain't gonna work.
And she calls herself the man. Well, she used to be.
She used to be a man.
No, she calls herself the man. Like, you're the man. You're the guy that's running the show. She'd be like, I'm the man.
Yeah. I think she's going to win. I think
All right.
she's going to.
That's fun. So
She don't
AJ
have a
Lee and
shot.
Becky Lynch. I'm going to say AJ Lee's winning this.
Yep.
All right. So can we go to the next one, please? So the Women's World Championship match is Stephanie Valkyrie versus Liv Morgan. Stephanie Valkyrie is well, let's pull her up and I'll explain why people really are getting close to her, or really latching on to her fandom. And if you would be so, yeah. That's it.
By the way, we have no idea who these people are. Never
So,
seen them before.
Liv
in
Morgan
my life.
is the blonde lady on the left. She's a bad guy. She's in a group called Judgment Day, and you hate her. She is a rough one. I believe she's originally from Jersey. Now, to the other side, you have Stephanie Valkyrie. Is there any way we could get a full shot of her in ring gear?
She's the fan favorite.
She's catching a lot of fans, man. I'm just.
How long
hope
has
we can show
Stephanie
you
held the
guys
title?
Why she's catching fans?
That's her.
Yeah, that rules.
Can you do the one where she's lifting the title? No. Yeah. So like, a lot of people are starting to like her because.
Spandex? Is that leather?
What's under there, brother? Nice derriere. So like, she can wrestle, but also she has cool stuff. So, yeah.
Oh, there we go. Now I know what you're talking about.
I think Stephanie Valkyrie is going to win. Next question, please.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's go on to the next one. Stevie G, you can talk about the guys' main event. Hold on one second. So the undisputed WWE Championship, right? This is the main event of night one. It's Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton.
I've heard of these guys.
Who do you guys got? Steve Brown.
Randy Orton. Fuck Cody Rhodes. I
Okay.
think he's a doucher.
Yeah.
Was never a fan of him or Goldust, his dad, all of them, all the Rhodes. I know they were like,
Goldust was his brother,
oh,
Dustin.
okay. Who was the Pop? He was an old timer. He's
Dustin.
a legend.
He's the
Dustin,
American Dream, baby.
Yeah, no, I was never a fan of any of the Rhodeses, especially Cody Rhodes. I think he's a pussy. Dude, I
Listen.
can't believe I just can't believe, as big as WWE is, this is the guy that they pushed.
No.
Fuck him.
Look.
You're gonna lose to Randy Orton, you fucking loser.
All right, Stevie G.
So I
You're
know
gonna get
them.
RKO'd through a fucking table numerous times.
I
You're
know
a
them.
pussy. Fuck him.
I know
What do you
them
think, sir?
both as being bad guys. Randy Orton, when I was watching a little bit, was always a
He
bad
used
guy.
to be bad, but then
And
he went
Cody
heel.
Rhodes is a bad guy also, right?
Cody Rhodes is currently a good guy.
Yeah, he's a
Oh, he's switched teams.
switch teams.
No, listen. Cody Rhodes, I have a lot of respect and admiration for.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Cody Rhodes bet on himself. Cody Rhodes was like a mid-carder. He got into WWE, and you'd argue because it's like a little bit of pedigree, right? Like his dad was there, his brother was there, and like although the Rhodes family didn't really get the respect in WWE that they probably and actually deserve, Cody felt underutilized, and he felt like he hit his ceiling. So he bet on himself, and he went to the independent scene. He went to Japan. He went to the independent scene, and he found his identity and like who he wanted to be, and he worked on his craft. He learned how to talk on the mic. He learned his character. He learned how to wrestle better, and then he went and created AEW with Super Kick. Matt Jackson and the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega. So they went and they convinced.
Wait, they actually created that league, the AEW?
They made AEW with like Cody being like the guy in AEW. Jericho showed up, Sting, and then Cody kind of saw he was an executive vice president. He saw the writing on the wall, and he wanted to go back to WWE because there was a void there. He saw himself like, well, listen, I'm getting booed out of the buildings in AEW because they're two very different fan bases. He wanted to go back to WWE, and he wanted to be the guy. He wants to be the franchise player. He's very vocal about it. He says, I want to be the quarterback. He came back, and he became that. Now, like, is it a little mixed response now? Yeah, I think people are getting a little tired of his gimmick, and every time you're a good guy, eventually after a couple of years, you got to become a bad guy. Everyone's done it, even Hulk Hogan. So, anyway, I respect Cody. I don't like watching him in the ring, and I think he's a little bit, like, he practices, and it's too fabricated.
Dude, I don't know
his
what's
gimmick.
worse,
Doesn't
his
feel
skill
natural.
or his lisp. Like, it's just bad, dude.
There's nothing wrong with a little lisp.
Nah, you're right. That's
So
too
in
personal.
the WWE, notoriously, the guy that you don't want to win
Call him a
wins.
fucking pussy.
So
Lisp is too
I'll go Cody Rhodes.
I'm going to go with Randy Orton
Yeah.
because
I want him to win, but it never happens like that.
he doesn't win the big ones a lot anymore because he's older. He's got some injuries, but I just want him one more ride. Give the cowboy one more ride.
And then he'll lose it at Royal Rumble.
Royal Rumble's in January, I think. So I don't think that's going to happen, but all right, let's go to night 2. Night 2, the Intercontinental Championship ladder match. So they will suspend a championship title at like really high up, and then you need a ladder to access the title. When you rip it off, it's yours. So we have Penta, who's the champion, versus Javon Evans, versus JD McDonough, versus Dragon Lee, versus Rusev, versus Rey Mysterio. Who you guys got? Stevie G.
I'll go Rey Mysterio because that's the only name I know on this list. And he's a high-flying, catching fades all the time. He's got that little Toro mask on. I ride with him. That's it. Yeah.
My first thought was my man Dragon, but then I saw Rusev was in there.
Yeah.
So I think I might switch it up and go Rusev is gonna.
I love a bald guy with a good mustache.
Yeah.
You know who this Rusev
beard.
is?
Yeah, I know of Rusev.
Rusev Day. He needs something to get going in WWE.
Didn't he have that his actual wife, the Russian?
So she's not actually Russian. That was a really bad accent. She's American.
What was her name?
Lana.
Lana. Is she
And
still around?
She went to the AEW for a while. She was in WWE, AEW, I believe. I'm not 100%.
Oh
I
shit!
think they got
Rusev's
divorced,
bald now.
and now they're back together.
Rusev's bald now.
He's been bald for years.
Damn, last time I knew Rusev, he had the hair.
No, he's bald now.
All right.
He looks better. He tightened up too. His physique. He's absolutely menacing. He's got everything going. It's just
Yeah, I think Rusev gets it.
he's hard to figure out. So we're going Rusev. So United States Championship. Sami Zayn versus Trick Williams.
My man Trick, he's winning.
Yeah, they say funk that Trick. They do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I'll ride with Trick. Trick gonna take it.
Trick.
Let's go, Trick.
All right, so then we'll move on to the next one. The WWE Women's Championship. You got Jade Cargill, who's the champion. Wait till you see this girl. Can we pull her up?
I
This
personally
chick
think this is the
a
best match
specimen.
on the card, baby.
Look at Jade
Gonna
Cargill.
be a heater.
Rhea Ripley is going to win.
Can we get a
Although Jade
Jade
is-
Cargill physique?
That's a
Jacked.
that's
No, you're not. Look at her.
that's a,
Absolute. She's kicking your ass, dude.
dude, that's
No.
Woo!
Stop.
that's
All right, so
Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley.
Nah, I'll go with
I think
the
she's
Jack
got-
lady.
Yeah. All right, great.
I think Rhea Ripley's got that crazy psycho vibe going.
Rhea Ripley's the total package. She's someone that it took her a while to figure it out, and now she's one of the hottest things in WWE.
I do like the little emo vibe.
Isn't
but-
she
Yeah.
dating or married to someone in the?
She's married to Buddy. Shit. He's like a mid Carter in AEW.
Oh, okay.
Buddy something.
Is Rhea Ripley the one who they made that movie off of? No.
No, it was
On. Yeah, no, it wasn't.
Fighting
her.
with My Family.
Yeah.
No, that was shit. She came back too.
I was gonna say, like,
She was
what
in
happened to
AEW for a
her?
while. I think she's gonna go back to WWE. Can we
Went
look that
off
up?
a
Who
hiatus.
Fighting with My Family is based on?
Vince Vaughn was in that, right?
Yeah.
Who do you think's gonna win, John?
He's got Jade in this one.
Paige.
Paige, yeah,
Wrestler
Paige, yeah.
In
So
this
wait,
one?
did she go on a hiatus? Paige?
No, she had a neck injury.
Oh, that put her
And then
out for a
she
little
couldn't
while.
wrestle anymore. Then they used her in like a general manager spot, stuff like that, because she is good on the mic. She went to AEW, was a manager. It didn't really pan out, and I think she's coming back to WWE. She was also known for, I think, some sex videos that she did with wrestlers, and they were doing some gangbanging.
Ooh.
Don't quote me on that, but quote me on that. And then, I have Rhea Ripley going on for this one. So can we go to the next match, please?
You're going against the Jack lady?
Yeah, she can't wrestle her way out of a paper bag. She has all
Come
the
on.
talent in the world. So guys, this
This is
This is-
tough.
is what you paid your money to see. This is the World Heavyweight Championship. You have CM Punk, who took a huge hiatus from wrestling, went to AEW to become the champion there, only to leave after being unhappy and getting in some altercations to go to WWE, and he's now the champion versus
The bull.
the head of the table,
Yeah.
the one,
Yeah.
the OG, Roman Reigns.
If there's anyone else that I can't stand other than Cody Rhodes, it's CM Punk.
Why?
I think he's a crybaby wine boy bitch.
Oh, okay.
I feel like the only reason why he's got the title is because not like, because you know how, like, they act and they put on a little character. Nah, he like
popular.
legitimately. Yeah, he's popular, but like he never had his shot. And buddies, because you're not good.
Who? CM Punk?
Yeah,
He had a shot.
he didn't last in the what? Because didn't he go to like the UFC for a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
No. He was in the WWE, and he was in there the same time as John Cena. And they had two different championships. They fought together. CM Punk wanted time off because I think he was like mentally drained, but he also had like a staph infection or something.
Yeah, but didn't
He
Vince
needed
and them,
medical
like, fuck
time off.
him?
Vince was like, "Nah, man, this is what we do. This is how we run this. Like you're going."
Yeah, but
He's
didn't Vince
used
fuck him too?
to-
Like
lot of things-
professionally, like
Well, that's-
screwed him over.
So he fired on the day of his wedding. So there was like a certified letter that came in the mail and was handed to him while he was going to get married to his now wife, AJ Lee. WWE fired on the day of his wedding.
She's
Damn.
crazy too.
That's crazy.
But
No,
he's-
Roman Reigns.
He was a problem. He wanted some time off. Vince didn't want to give it to him.
Yeah, when Roman Reigns, yeah, I mean, I got Roman Reigns. I mean, he's
Yeah.
the bull.
CM Punk's time is over. He had his time in the sun.
Short stint too, right? He's only been champion for not that long, right?
No, he hasn't been champion that long. He's great on the mic. But I think Roman's been starting to get a little bit of the better of him.
What were they called? SWAT,
The Shield.
the Shield.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to what's his face?
Which one?
Not
There's three.
yeah, I know, not Rollins, the other bull.
John Moxley. He was Dean Ambrose in WWE.
Yeah, Dean
But
Ambrose.
now he's John Moxley in AEW, and he's he's one of the guys there.
So-
he's known for being like a dude that just just make me bleed in the first 5 minutes of my
Yeah.
wrestling match, and then I'm just gonna bleed all over the place. And
Why
have
hasn't he come
hepatitis
back?
all over you? He loves because he is like counterculture in wrestling to what WWE is. WWE now is like, hey, dude, we're not gonna hit you directly in the head because Chris Nowinski found about CTE, and WWE really backed it because they were hitting chair shots. Now they don't do chair shots. You're not supposed to bleed unless they authorize it. They're corporate. They're
Sure.
owned. So AEW isn't. So John Moxley can just razor himself up
Yeah, because
all he
WWE,
wants.
you can't use real blood if there is blood.
You can, but
It's got to get signed off.
it has
on.
to mean something.
Okay.
All right. So is that all we got on that?
Think you know wrestling, ladies and gentlemen? Because we don't, but John does.
John does.
That's actually the end of the notes.
That's it. So guys, listen, we got a couple buy or sell topics we can run out real.
So before we go on, would you say wrestling is on a or has been on a decline? Do you see it coming back? Like, because you just said like it's been trash. Do you think it's ever going to get back?
They got to
Now
get
that
another
it's corporate.
really big star, man. They haven't had
I mean,
one
you're,
in a long
you're
time.
talking like on a business standpoint. They're the biggest
no.
they've ever been.
Well, yeah, not from a business, just from like an entertainment level or like fan wise, just like
If you're talking to like me and I'm saying like, can I watch it like I used to? No, it's terrible. It's wrestling. Pro wrestling is garbage now, and I know whatever. I'm gonna get shit for that. I don't care, but it's garbage. It used to be. Do you guys want to hear this? I'll tell you about it.
we don't have to go crazy into it. But
Wrestling used to be about telling a story
Yeah.
inside the ring, right?
Yeah.
So you're telling a story without talking. You're using your body and you're using like the guy that you're going against body. So it's a whole thing of like the hero, he's fighting back from like a insurmountable thing. You talk to guys like, or you look at guys like Jake the Snake Roberts. He basically had like a short arm clothesline, a DDT, and then he had a really good punch. That's all he did in the ring. But his matches were so good because he used what he had to his max potential. And he would get great matches out of him. You get great like microphone skills out of him.
I feel like they did a better job too back in the day of like hiding the script as well. Where now it's like they're so open about the gimmick.
Yeah.
They're so open.
Yeah.
Where before it was like, yeah, we all knew that it was.
The
a gimmick.
Undertaker never acted like he wasn't the Undertaker in public his entire career.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
now that
back
he's
in the day.
retired, he's telling everyone everything that he did. They don't protect it anymore. They're more like,
I think-
you know, this is sports entertainment. This isn't
I
real.
think the best was back. I probably don't know the correct. Was it called like the Armageddon era or like the New Age
So they had the Attitude Era.
Attitude era? That's what it was.
And that's when Vince decided to pivot from like having wrestlers be
Yeah.
jobs, like Duke the Dumpster Droese was a trash man, and then started having like Stone Cold was like, damn Vince, if you don't, I got black trunks, black boots, bald head. If you don't let me talk and have my personality, I'm gonna get lost in the weeds. And Vince finally was like, all right, go and talk. And then Austin 316 started, but
Back then was the best.
Yeah.
I was so invested with The Rock,
Yeah.
The Undertaker, Kane, all those guys.
It just got too. It just like once they were too like, or once they became comfortable with like just being so open about the.
now, dude, you know what the
I
problem?
just lost it.
The problem was WWE decided to be like, they had independent scenes, right? Like Dalton, he's on an independent scene. So Dalton goes to like all these shows in like a specific area that's like at a VFW or like at a high school
Yeah.
auditorium. And it's like these guys learn from like that specific area's teacher, the school that they went to, and then they develop their style, and then they would go to WWE as a finished product.
Yeah.
WWE years ago was like, fuck that. We're cutting out all of that. We're going to just start our minor league system, and we're going to teach you everything you need to know. So every single person does the same exact shit.
Yeah.
The other thing is they were hiring, instead of getting like people that want to be pro wrestlers, they started getting like D1 athletes that like weren't going to be pros. They started getting like Olympians that like, what are you going to do after the Olympics? They started getting all these like superior athletes. These motherfuckers are top tier athletes. They can do like 360 spins, flips. They're doing double moonsaults and the shit. But all that stuff is like, when you do all this wild, back in the day, Jake the Snake Roberts, DDT, you're not kicking out. It's over. The guy hits his finishing move, it's over. Hulk Hogan leg drop, over.
Yeah, but I always thought that
Nowadays,
was corny too.
guys are jumping all through all this shit, and then they're getting back up in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
It takes away from it. And, like, you're sacrificing, like, good storytelling for high athletic ability, and I can't get behind that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with the same thing.
All right, so what up?
When you got the Stone Cold Stunner, dude,
Yeah, I mean, that was a.
you were cooked.
I mean, that's got to be up there, like, top finishes.
Dude, he
That's-
was
That's a part of the
Of
reason
all
he can't
time.
wrestle anymore, man.
Yeah. His
Just
tailbone.
landing on his butt the whole
Yeah,
time.
his tailbone.
mm-hmm.
Sad. You guys want to do a couple
Buy and sell, sure.
buy and sells real fast?
Yeah, see what you got.
Stevie G,
Yo,
buy or sell. You'll play zombies with me this week.
you got to play Ark. No,
I'll
sell that.
I'll play Ark. I'll play Ark. Buy or sell. The NFC is weaker than people think, and it's wide open.
No, I'll sell that. The NFC's better than the AFC right now. I'll sell that. It's
Steve-
top heavy, but they still have better teams. The Rams, the Eagles, the
Yeah.
Seahawks.
Yeah, I'll sell that. Now, I think majority of like my child growing up, I feel like the AFC were the powerhouses.
Yeah, they were for sure.
I know, like
flip-flop.
some NFC
recent
teams would
years.
sneak in and steal Super Bowl here and there, like the Saints and whoever, the Rams, even greatest show on turf. But like for the majority, I feel like growing up, the AFC's always had the better, and I feel like over the last few years, the NFC has.
Yeah.
I mean, because they
Lions.
just had all the good quarterbacks too. I mean, once Peyton was gone, pretty much once Tom Brady decided to hang it up,
It seemed to be
like,
for a while.
been
It was
keeled.
like the Steelers with Roethlisberger. It was the Colts with Peyton. It was New England
was
with Brady.
Always the
and then
AFC.
occasionally here and there with like LaDainian Tomlinson in the background, in the backfield, you had like the Drew Brees, Phillip Rivers, Chargers. That they were a perennial playoff contender.
When the
I
Pro
don't
Bowl
think-
actually means something, the AFC was a lock, like for 10 years straight.
yeah.
But that's
I mean,
top heavy though.
But even think about it too, over the last few years, other than the Eagles, like being pretty dominant in the NFC, like Patty Mahomes and the Chiefs, they went on a run. So like they were regaining, the AFC was gaining or regaining that throne. But yeah, I would say as of today, going into this season, I would say
NFC's better.
the NFC has.
Yeah, they have Denver, the Chiefs.
Because
The
when it
Bills.
comes down to it, no one in the AFC scares me. There's always that 2 or 3 or 2 like NFC teams that do. Like the Rams are going to be good, Seahawks. I say that and then I'm drawing blanks.
Yeah,
So the
Green
next
Bay.
one,
they'll be good.
Yeah.
Back in the playoffs.
next one, buy or sell. With baseball, with the Phillies, we're already seeing how this season's going to go. Steve Brown.
I'm going to sell it.
Sell it.
You're stupid.
It's just too. Now, if you were to ask me this, re-ask me this in July. It's
I'm asking you now because
the Phillies are doing what they're supposed to do right now, dude. Right? Like
Lose?
like they'll tease us, and I'm buying in right now to the Phils. Right? I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt that it's still early on.
Dude, a tease is like showing flashes of success.
I know.
It's not losing.
But we get a little bit. I'm getting a little bit. Yeah, I'm being a typical, Phillies fan where it's like this
You
is what
like
they
getting
do
your
because
heart
I know I don't. But like this,
Dude, you
team-
won't ever
this
say a
team-
Philly team sucks.
That's not true. That's not true. I think the Sixers they're beat. Flyers, actually Flyers might be on an up and up, but like I'm still holding
No
on
one
just
cares.
because on roster it's so attractive that it's like they're too good and too talented to not finally figure it the fuck out. Will they figure it the fuck out? Probably not. But until the season's over and that fucking,
Dude, you got a sport
get
where like
fucked.
Canadians are relevant. I don't want to watch it. I don't like Canada and I don't like Russia. I don't like most parts
Hockey's
of
fucking
Europe.
Awesome.
The South
not
America's cool.
Anyway,
Brazilian women are beautiful. But I don't like Canadians.
why?
I don't like that they have universal health care. I think it's fake. I don't think
it's fake.
I'd like
Well, it's
the
definitely
lines in the
fake.
hospital are probably
Just have
forever.
weird.
I don't
It's okay.
like Canadians.
We love you still.
Whatever. Like
Anyway,
that's-
I'll buy that because the Phillies have been inconsistent for fucking years
Yeah.
at this point, and I hate them getting my hopes up and being heartbroken. And
who's
I
been
wanna-
inconsistent?
The Phillies.
inconsistent? The Phillies.
You're talking
The hitting.
about the hitting,
Yeah,
not the
throughout
team
year.
overall.
Well,
no,
yeah, I mean
overall,
I mean
dude, they've
overall,
been-
the team's been inconsistent.
Inconsistent.
Or no, I guess they've been consistently.
No, because they're
booted
consistently in the
second round of the
playoffs.
playoffs.
Yeah, because you know what
I
happens.
still hold on to the fact that, like, dude, all you gotta do is make the playoffs, and like, there's hope. As long as you make the playoffs, there's hope. I know this will be a playoff team, so like, there's hope. Just like the Phillies, just like, I mean, shit. Even the Sixers and the Flyers, there's hope. Will I be cheering for them? Absolutely. Will I be engaged in watching? Sure. Even though we'll probably get swept in
Hey,
both.
you
or
wanna-
one or two.
You want a team to get like hot at the right time.
Yeah.
If you're just like struggling and like
Flyers
back,
getting hot at the right time.
you want a guy like you want your baseball team because you could be the Phillies from. I keep talking about like 2010, 2011, like when they played the Cardinals. That was the year of like the four aces. I think it was like 2011. That team should have won like 2 World Series just from their
Dude,
starters.
It's crazy.
They were out in the first round.
Dude, it's crazy to think that, like, with Roy Halladay and like that team that we
Roy
have
Oswald
nothing
sucked.
to
He wasn't
yeah,
that
I
good.
mean, but he was on his way out.
He was cooked.
Yeah, but he was our number 4 or 5, so it's like, dude, yeah, that's a stud. At your 4 and 5, you're not expecting shit. So like the fact that we had those, like, the 4 horsemen, and
4 aces.
This ties into my hot take for tonight. You guys want to hear it?
Sure.
So, I think
probably super cold.
it might be better to be a fan of a shitty ass city. That way, you don't get your heart broken every year. Than be a fan of, like, say the Pennsylvania Philly teams.
So you're saying like because you wouldn't be a fan, you wouldn't be as invested.
So you
Yeah.
would rather be a diehard Cleveland
Tennessee-
Browns fan?
Tennessee or Cleveland
Stop.
than be a Philly
Stop.
fan because all they do is break my heart, dude.
Yeah,
Every
but
year,
at least
Phillies-
tease me. At least give me hope. You just know.
Yeah, they
from
give
the
me hope
rip.
and then they crush it away and
Yeah,
they
but you're
steal
just
my soul
fucked
out of my
from the
body.
Rip with
Jalen doesn't.
being a Cleveland Browns fan, or like, yeah.
But yet you don't have fucking high expectations. You're just like, yeah, we suck
So
again.
you're telling me that?
So you're
over the
okay
last-
with like I'm a loser?
Yeah.
No,
I mean, that's what
Like
you're
you go to
saying.
like travel to
It-
another
it
stadium, you
would-
got to go to your shit
It
job.
would probably
You go to
be
other teams
better.
and you're like I'm the Browns.
You're gonna pay
Basically,
money
you're
to
a
go
synonym
to
for
a
shit.
team that you know you're not going to win more than
No, I
3
wouldn't go.
games,
No,
but you're going to watch.
but it would be better
You're
to
gonna
get my
watch?
heart broken every year.
No.
Your
don't
heart's
think
not
so?
broken. Your heart's not broken every year.
Every year.
That's like
One of
saying
these
like you're
teams-
okay with marrying an ugly woman.
Yeah, it's like being okay with living in Russia.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
never
Or
getting better.
even worse, Canada.
So you guys rather get
Bunch of fuck.
given hope and then have it stolen away from you every
You're saying the
single
No, you
Eagles
wanna
have
be
done
able
that
to have
the
a
last
co- a-
5 years.
Huh?
You saying the Eagles give you that?
Well, not necessarily Eagles, but Philly teams as a
Of
whole.
course not. So you'd rather no?
The Sixers have been booted in the second round of the playoffs for 4 years.
Yeah, I mean that's different.
That's what I'm talking about.
So like you'd rather be like a.
This is a weird take, dude.
I know.
That's why it's hot.
So like you're not going to be a sports fan? Is that what you're saying? Or you are just as invested?
I just don't like getting my hopes up and then having my soul sucked out of me.
But
every
that's
fucking
just
year.
because their team is good, though. It like gives you that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
But
like going to a
against, like-
strip club, dude. You like the stripper that you see. You keep going back to Trixie Veronica, but like you know, there's no end to this game. Like you're not marrying her. You're just paying for her time. It's, at the end, it's going to be a letdown, just like your team. You're gonna stop going to strip club. You're gonna go back to the one that's like the happy endings that's down the block where the 500-pound chick
I
is.
think that's
is-
some of the.
See, I was
beauty in
with you with the
sports, though.
menopause thing earlier, but when you get into the strip club, I don't know how there's a correlation.
I think I could have said it better, but there's something in mind there.
No, I think
There's-
that's like part of the beauty in sports is like I'd rather like have
Honestly,
some
I
type
love
of
being a
hope.
Philly sports team. I just wanted to
Yeah,
get you guys
Like I love
Philly sports.
as much as it sucks. I'd rather you have the potential or like the hope of winning or making it to the
Dude.
to a championship game than like knowing off the rip you're
Dude.
fucked.
here's a
The
question.
one year the Eagles lost in the Super Bowl, the Phillies lost in the fucking World Series,
Yeah.
and then the Wings. Even though we don't watch the Wings, I think it was the Wings. whatever.
How
They lost in
privileged.
the fucking
No.
championship.
How privileged are you
too.
that you're
And
complaining
the
about
Sixers
that?
lost
in
in
the
the
second-
Eastern Conference.
Yeah,
So what's his?
that was a fucked up year, man.
Here's
It
the
felt
deal:
like
is
shit.
there any other town that you would rather live in to be and be a fan?
A sports fan?
Yeah, but like take the whole thing into consideration, okay? Take into account like geographically where it is, as well as like the team being somewhat decent. Like I'll start. I would stop being a fan of the Philadelphia teams, and I would move away from Philadelphia, and I would go to San Diego, and I would be a fan of all the San Diego teams. I would live in San Diego. That's like fucking heaven. It's 80 and sunny
God.
every day.
But you still
Padres?
couldn't be an Eagles fan living out there. You would
No.
buy into
That's
it?
not the question.
Oh, okay.
The question is, where would you go to leave here and you'd stop being a fan of the Phillies or the Philly teams, and you would move there willingly and be a fan of that place? But you have to take in consideration everything.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a hard one.
So you're
Philly
pretty much asking
overall
what
is
would it
pretty
take
good.
for me, like if I could move anywhere,
Yeah,
and part of the deal is
you
you have to
be a fan of
buy
that place.
into that.
Yeah. Like, dude, if I had the
don't
opportunity to move to San Diego, I would like throw
I
you in a
don't
ditch
wanna-
somewhere.
I don't like this game. Next question.
Yeah, pick one.
Oh, I don't want to say.
I don't know. Probably Boston.
Really?
Yeah.
Pretty liberal. It's cold still. They have worse accents than we do.
They have better sports teams.
All right. I
Not
respect
than
that.
us, but they're pretty good still. Celtics.
Then who do they have better sports teams than?
That's what I'm saying. They're still pretty good. They're not.
Who do they have better sports teams than?
They have the Boston Celtics.
It seemed to
Pretty-
be like you were comparing
good.
them directly to Philly.
Patriots.
Is that what you were doing?
pretty good.
Is that what you were doing?
Yeah.
So they have
pretty
better
damn
sports
good.
teams than Philly.
No, I'm not saying that.
But you said they have better
They're
sports
pretty
teams.
close.
They have a successful sports.
They have a good sports
City.
realm.
Yeah.
The Celtics.
Yeah, they're more
Um,
successful than Philadelphia sports team. Even the Celtics.
Yeah. I mean,
Bruins.
if you're looking at history, sure.
The Bruins are good.
Historically, the
Patriots are
Celtics have
good.
been better.
They're the greatest quarterback of all time.
Yeah. Historically, the Patriots have been better.
Are the Red Sox
Sure.
any good?
Yeah.
Well, they got
Yeah.
Ranger, so of course they're going to be good by
They're
the end
not.
of the
They're,
year.
Oh,
they,
there you
they haven't
go.
been good
Boston.
in the last couple of years, but
I had
yeah,
to.
San Diego
overall-
does not have one team, Mike. The San Diego has the Padres.
That's the
oh,
only
they don't
one I
have the
can think
Chargers
of.
anymore. That's
No, they
Los
don't.
Angeles.
San Diego's got one team.
Dude, whatever. I'm still
LA's
moving to
got
fucking
one
San
million.
Diego.
San Diego
dude.
is
Who gives a
beautiful.
shit? See you later, losers. You know what I'm saying?
San Diego is beautiful.
Can we run through the chat before we get out of here? These
Yeah.
guys aren't never going to turn on Philadelphia in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, dude, I don't think I could.
The city that hates you back.
Oh, you know what I was gonna say? You know what I wish I could do?
Why does anyone even like Philadelphia after all the shit that goes on in this town? You'll never. I'm done.
I wish I could be.
I'm
So
done.
This
instead
is
of
why you
doing
get torn
that,
up in the comments.
I don't
Just
give a
keep putting down
shit,
your
dude.
city,
Hey, yo,
man.
did you
Supposed to
start?
rep
Did
your
you,
city.
did you start a business with the name of Philly in it? No
No.
one reps Philly more than me. I started an LLC about it.
no one
Don't
reps.
give me shit
no
on
one
it.
reps, but also hates Philly more than John.
Yeah, it's
Dude,
like a
You
double-edged
can,
sword.
dude, you can have a family member
Oh,
that you
oh,
love
hey,
to
by the
death,
way,
but you
I'm going to
still
the game
don't
this
like
weekend.
them.
I'll let you know how it goes. Fucking jerk.
All right, let's
Dude,
run this. Let's run this.
If anyone from like a Phillies sports team staff member, ticket match, whatever, sees this guy, boo him and do not let him in. I can't stand it. He comes on this pod every Thursday, shits on our teams, shits on our city.
No, I don't
and then
shit on the
goes,
team.
Hey, so I'm going to the game this weekend.
I don't shit
Uh,
on the team. I shit on your shoes for tonight. What the fuck are those?
I was waiting for it. I'm surprised you waited.
What
for
are
this
these
long.
fucking things,
Yo, it's
dude?
so funny.
What are you working in
Jamie
the
said
med
the
wing
same
tonight?
thing, dude. So I'm getting ready. I'm like, all right, I'm leaving. She goes, you're gonna wear them? I'm like, yeah. Why? She goes,
Dude, your wife.
John is gonna.
Your wife lets
kill
you
you.
walk out of the house with these things.
Yeah, these are my little summertime cruisers. Put these bad boys on. Feels like I'm walking on.
I don't think you should ever
like
be
I'm
allowed to
walking on
have sex
sunshine.
after wearing those for one night.
I
You
might
should be
keep
done
them
with
on.
having sex.
Nah, dude, this is
You should
Yeah.
tell. I'm gonna
Listen,
call.
I'm
I'm
a
gonna
dad
call Jamie
now.
when we leave
Listen,
here and say, Jamie, please throw
when you
these out. When
become
he
a
goes,
dad. Stuff like this, man. It just
what?
I
You
don't
quit?
Know how.
You quit on life because you're a dad?
quit on life.
You need a good
cruisers,
walking
dude.
shoe. You need a good walking shoe for yourself and for your obese
These
son.
are, dude.
Your
These
son
are
is
good.
part of the problem.
We got matching pairs, Sean.
Yeah. Well, you need something a little bit better for a walker for that kid.
But hold on. I got time. I would stay in my city. I wouldn't abandon them. But one thing I would change, I would become like fan of players more so of teams. So I'm not biased in any particular way.
Dude, no. What are you gonna? I like this guy from this place because why? Because he's
Not
good?
no.
You're a
Just more of like-
bandwagoner.
no. Not be a bandwagon guy. I appreciate the sport. I like the sport, and I'm just a fan of players. Instead of being so invested into one team, where like, dude, the outcome of your week depends on a win, depends on a trade, depends on a performance, depends on how you do. Like, dude, it's brutal. Even when we're good, like even the years that we are actually good and competitive, it's just like, God forbid you lose that one game, the season's over. You hear all the bullshit from the media. You hear the bullshit, or the team plays bad, dude. Like, it's just brutal. I wish, dude, I would still stay here. I would just be more of so like.
No, that's not.
I enjoyed the
That's
sport.
not the question.
I know. I couldn't. And I don't even want to tell you where I go.
That's what I'm talking about, dude. You guys can't detach from like anything and just have like an objective, or excuse me, like a subjective, or
That's
excuse me,
not true.
objective point of view.
We're not the
on
best
anything
team in the league.
sports
I can
related.
say that. Jalen's not the best quarterback in the league. I can say that.
Dude, but you still overvalue the team.
No, I
to
think
some degree.
I think
You have a homerism.
I'm
You
not-
have a homerism.
supposed to do.
You're not supposed to do that.
Yeah, but
Philly.
be
We
real-
You're supposed to. You're
but
supposed
I'm
to.
realistic about it.
Dickhead.
No, you don't do that.
You
You don't do that and just
Go Birds.
You don't do
dickhead.
that. Yeah. You love going for birds, dude.
Yeah,
I know.
but you can be realistic. Like, I feel like I'm realistic about it.
I feel like you guys couldn't be further away.
No
I feel
way.
like it's the fantasy world that the Instagram people live in too, where they're
The
like,
roster
"You
this-
said
dude,
what
this
about
roster
Jalen?"
Is crazy.
Oh
That's 'cause
my
there's no
God.
contact.
This roster is crazy. Do I think Jalen's great? Yes. Do I think he's the best quarterback in the league? No. Do
All
I
right.
think he's flawed? Yes.
I can't talk about him anymore. I'm sorry. And like, how can you believe a guy
I
on his
just think
take on
it's
like a
crazy
manly
how
thing when he's
easy it
wearing
is for
those
you
fucking poop shooters?
How
you
easy it is
kidding
for
me?
you to pick up and go and start rooting for a different team, you San
Dude,
Diego.
you got
bird.
one strap
San
short of a
Diego,
fucking
dude.
flip flop on those things,
Oh,
dude.
all right, Mr. Sweetness over there going to the sweetest fucking city in America,
It
San
is.
Diego.
Dude,
Fuck out of
I
here.
don't, dude. Are you kidding me? San Diego?
It's beautiful, but it is the sweetest
What?
city in America.
Beautiful for a reason.
No, San Diego is
Yeah.
extremely beautiful, and it's on it's a military-run installation.
Oh,
So
here we go.
there's not a lot of
Military run is
things that might
related
happen in
to-
California because the military don't put
shut
up with that
up.
shit.
A lot of homeless
Yeah,
out there.
dude.
Yeah.
Take
Just
the
out there.
stairs to San
Guys,
Diego, dork.
Yeah. All right. Well, can we just run through the chat real quick? Because Noah's had the mouse on, and we're getting
Yeah.
in trouble.
Yeah.
Because you guys want to talk about Jalen. John is right. The team at this moment is nothing to talk about. Exactly, Mike. A man of logic and reason.
No, dude, that's biased bullshit.
The Phillies are a brothel. Yes, the Phillies are an absolute brothel. They have sex with everyone. Look up Pat Burrell.
Stott has been an absolute waste of space this season so far.
Yeah.
It's very
I mean,
disappointing.
there's a handful of players on that team that have been a waste.
All right, guys. You want to get out of here?
If we have to.
Oh, dude, I never talked about that. Brock Lesnar versus Obafemi.
Is that in it?
Dude, if you
That's in
we'll talk about it real
WrestleMania?
quick. Yeah, so Brock Lesnar,
Is there a title?
it's not, but it's
I hate those matches.
Obafemi has this strut that he comes out to, and that guy's a man. He's a big man.
I'm sure.
He's extremely talented. He was a
Brock Lesnar's-
shot putter.
Brock Lesnar's going to fuck him up.
No, he's not. He's gonna
yeah, I got
lose.
Brock Lesnar.
All right.
Beast.
All right.
Who you
So
got?
that's the episode. And listen, if you guys are around on not this Sunday, but next Sunday, is that the right date, Noah?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, John.
26th.
The 26th?
Sunday
believe so.
26th.
Sunday the 26th at Alpha Flight Fitness in Downingtown. The only Alpha Flight Fitness that you should go to is in Downingtown. And listen, go there and you need to see Noah. He's doing a whole comedy act. It's free. It's 18 and above. It's dry. So we're not throwing beer bottles around, and I will protect Noah with all
Are
my
there
heart.
going to be tasty concessions or snacks provided? Or is it
There
a
wants-
BYO
I
snack?
mean, do
You
you like
He needs his
cookies?
sweet treats.
Do you like good
Any
cookies?
sweet
Do you like
treats?
home cooked meals?
Yeah. Do you like home cooked meals?
Every
or good
night.
cookies?
Yeah.
He wants his sweet treats. You should hear him on
There
the video.
won't be provided sweet treats, but you're more than welcome to bring your own sweet treats. The whole event is free, and it's just Noah's bringing in a couple comedians, local comedians, and they're just going to put on a fun night with a bunch of people doing some good stuff. I'm going to have a bliff before we go in there. I'm going to indulge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice,
You
man.
got it,
Maybe I
man.
could bring
You
some sweet
gotta.
treats up there.
You should bring some sweet treats. Bring the kid because he needs to get outside, maybe walk around. probably used to the profanity since he lives with you. So,
Yeah.
Stevie G, where can people find you at?
Stevie G55 on Instagram. Make sure you like and subscribe to the video.
There you go. Steve Brown.
Me at Stevie B on Instagram.com.
And listen, guys, again, if like this, hit the like button. When you guys rewatch it, hit the like button because it really does help a lot. And guys, we have an announcement coming in the next couple weeks about a fourth Musketeer coming to the stage or the show, whatever. But everyone have a great night. This is episode 11. We got episode 12 next week. Talk to you then.
See ya.